Hey guys, Wally, otherwise known as Danny in real life here, and I thought I'm bored enough to do a little deck profile. We spent money on it, might as well show it off a little bit. This is the title Prediction Princess Rogue deck, flip deck, ritual deck, with a little bit of spice. But I'll start off with the free offs and stuff, if I can. So with the free offs, you're gonna want to run. Well, I personally run free of her, and she's good for recycling and for searching Prediction Princess monster, mainly when it was a ritual. And any ritual spell, so you kind of search for not necessarily Prediction Princess monster spells. So I'm free of her. I run the Incantation Engine, as with many ritual decks do, I imagine, which consists of 3 of each. It consists of the main boys, the deck searchers, Kandor and Tailsmandra. Pre-preparation of rights, can't go wrong with it. Only problem is with this deck, I can only have it to search one specific ritual monster, which I'll explain later, because it's by... the ritual spell has to mention the name or something like that. But there's other ritual spells that work for multiple monsters anyway. Next free off gonna be Summoner of Illusions, Guard Dog. Free. And I'll explain this bad boy first, this Guard Dog. But basically, old card, which is like that your opponent got a special rest of turn. Bad effect, because it's usually on your turn. But this whole deck's gimmick is flipping cards whenever you want, based on the ritual monsters, and he can be searchable via other ways too. This guy should be one other monster special on any fusion monster, but the con is it'll destroy the end of his turn. The benefit of this guy is picking specific ritual monsters that cannot be destroyed by effects, so they just remain on the field anyway. So blockade during your opponent's turn, and getting boss monsters out. Any other free offs in here? This is extra deck heavy, but it's not Pacific extra deck heavy. So these are rarely a con, except when you have other draw effects, they will get in the way. Fog Extravagance, don't know. Banish either 3 or 6, so 3 for +1, and 6 for +2 from your extra deck, face down. Usually a good card if you start with a bad hand, unless that's negated. And now we're on our 2 offs. So my favorite card of the deck. Never say his name though. It's Princess Tarotre. Butchered that probably. Looks way cool in person, but I'll have the best camera. 2 of them. And he has 2 of his specific ritual spells. Prediction ritual, because they're searchable. And it's decent recovery at least. Pure preparation of rights. Of course, you've got these 2 as well. Just Underworld Prediction Ritual. I believe you still have Prediction Princess monster in the field. You can recover nicely. Especially when a Prediction Princess monster should be deck based on definition. And course, the newest Prediction Princess Ritual Monster is also a flip card. So you can have a Ritual Summon him or Special Summon from Tarot Tray, or maybe some other means. But you can use him to search Guard Dog and also flip Guard Dog too, face up. As you search, let's say you sacrificed him to summon Tarot Tray. You end phase, you Special Summon him in the graveyard, save resources, and then you search Guard Dog and then I'll use Tarot Tray effect to flip him to get Guard Dog. But don't flip it on your end phase, flip it on the standby phase. And then they can Special Summon. This is debatable, but I run 2 Morphin Jar because it's fun. But sometimes the opponent loves cards in a graveyard. This is a good way to recover cards. If you don't get negated. Problem is if you use Power Extravagance, you're gonna this effect's will only benefit your opponent, so don't do that. But he's also good with Talesman for getting exactly level 8 stars, which I'll say right later. Or now rather. And that is 2 Chaos Form, 2 Chaos Max. And True Melody, Weakling Dragon. A good way to search for exactly 8 stars to summon this guy. Again, 2 of them in your hand, in case you're unlucky, because it has to be exactly 8, no higher. And the reason I run this guy is a good boss monster, and deck can also put your bonus monsters based on defense. And because it's a ritual deck, you can kind of search him. You can search for the ritual spell card from Bilbo Moose. Yep. Also by Bilbo Moose, this can be searched, which is a normal flip search for any ritual spell card, but it is archetype based, so it can be searched, and it's exactly level 4. So it works well with Candle for getting exactly 8 stars in a pickle. I always gotta run 1 Part Forbidden. Probably why I run Morphin Jar, I just think they're so cool. But he is flip, draw 2 cards, or return all spell and trap cards in the field to the hand. Destroy your opponent's monsters, or lock your opponent's hand, shove 1 card into the deck. Only use effect in return. And the final card with the 40 card deck is Instant Fusion. Reason why I run Instant Fusion, if you don't know, especially on level 5, of a monster for 1 turn, but can attack. I would run 2 Master Hands, I've only got 1 recently. But Master of Hand is card fusion summoned or flip summoned. Counts as fusion, instant fusion. Special flip monsters from your deck. Good way to search Guard Dog or any other flip monster. Probably won't work with a ritual flip monster, but of course you're bound to flip monsters to get recovery. You can kind of use them for trying to get exactly 8 stars for Chaos Max potentially. Or just more stars in general. Extra deck shuffled because Part of Extravagance does that to me a lot. But I run for the fusions with some of Illusion. Just get them sorted. 3 Red Eyes Dragoon. Just because you can't be targeted or destroyed by card effects, and you can gain 4,000 attack. You could use them in some Chaos Max if you feel weird, but normally you want to have them both and sacrifice this for Chaos Max. But got a negate, as long as you got a card to discard once per turn, during that play's turn. Yeah. And for the chunkiest guy I could get, yeah, also these cards won't be destroyed from some illusions effect because they're just immune to destroyed card effects. All these guys are Eldritch, the Mad Golden Lord. You can distribute him to target one of your monsters to take control, something like that. By control the card effects, or by battle. So he may be better off if you're not fancying the gate, but to have something chunky to stay alive. Pretty cool. I probably would run Drake, but this guy may be situationally good. Hasn't come too handy yet. But Bloom Diva. Can be destroyed by card effects or battle. Also, you take no damage from attacks on this card. It's got a special summon. Battle special summon monster after that calculation. You can inflict damage to your opponent. Equal to the difference between attack. So, if your opponent really has chunky cards, I can run over these. Good alternative for using their attack against them. Now I just run XYZs. There is this new one, I don't have it. It can attack twice. As long as it's got 2 materials. It has good attack and a good defense thing, but don't have it. But I run 3 9-tail cats. So I run a dog and a cat. He's more defense with the stats, but it's a way of getting your level 9s out and sacrificing them to get these, but still recovering one of them back, because you can special monsters from out this graveyard. I think from your graveyard they have to be level 9 though. So, but they cannot be destroyed with card effects once they're brought back from the graveyard. A good way to make your virtual monsters more tanky besides Chaos Knight. And finally, free Phantom Fortress, just some back row removal, banishing. And yeah, a lot of banishing for this guy, decent body. The main back row removal deck is Puffin on this guy, which isn't great, besides negating effects, back row. That is the deck. Thank you for watching. Turquoise, I think it suits them well. The turquoise box. And yeah, catch you in the next one.